Assalamu alaikum, and again welcome back to the interview in Liverpool we are today. And we interviewed Ahmad Bhai just before. And this is another young person. When I say he's younger than me also, and I haven't met many young persons than me who was involved in the Bangladesh movement. So Surab Ali Bhai, whom I knew for again more than 30 years. And he is with us to talk about his experience. So Assalamu alaikum, Surab Ali Bhai, and wonderful to meet you after 30 years or more. You look far better than I look in my age, so it is mashallah, you're doing very well.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you. So, okay, so let's know, how old were you when you started this Bangladesh movement in 71, and then I think you were 18, 19. No, so, just can you tell us briefly, how did you get involved with this community, with the liberation movement?
I was working in the Kismet restaurant.
Right.
It was owned by Mr. K.R. Choudhury. And 26th of March, what happened in Bangladesh after that, because we were young, Mr. Choudhury and others who were older than us, they called a meeting to
raise money
or
give support.
To discuss and give support.
Right.
Very first meeting was held in Ojanta restaurant.
Right.
Yeah. We went there.
Okay.
And after that meeting, there was a lot of discussion to make the committee who would be chairperson and all this.
Okay.
But there was no conclusion.
Right.
So the second meeting was very much needed to be called urgently.
Right.
And Mr. K.R. Choudhury offered his restaurant,
And guess what?
Kismet, to have a meeting held there. And, I should thank him for give us the opportunity, give us his place, tea and coffee and everything, to serve.
All these, we already enjoyed that.
Because at that time, not very many restaurants was coming along to give this support.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we needed somewhere to sit down.
Right.
And yeah.
Just I want to add you, do you remember that time when because it must be after 26 March, isn't it? And then you started. Okay, now I know you were a young member then, but tell me what was your role and how was your feeling? Why you got involved with this?
Before that, we have to go, 3 months before that, there was a big postal strike in this country.
Okay.
And I think that time postal minister was Tom Jackson or something.
Jackson, okay.
With postal strike, we never had no cooperation with Pakistan. With our family members,
someone else told me
with
that.
parents, yeah. So we were worried at the same time that happened
Right.
on 26th of March. So the only news we got through the newspaper,
Yes.
whatever written there, and we were very much worried because we have nothing to look for. And this was our the only things to
Express. Okay.
also to involve ourselves in the freedom fight,
Right.
whichever way we can.
You are like a freedom fighter that way.
Yes.
So, okay, now take us more, as you are coming middle way. So, how much time did you involve in these kind of liberation war movement, meetings and doing other kind of things?
Well, of course, our senior there did the official work and
Yeah.
all the leading part, and we were serving them tea, coffee.
Yeah, you were working as a waiter. Did you also give some money to the
Mr. Choudhury knows best because we were only working for a small money that time.
Okay,
So
but-
whatever the wages was, this was given.
So you also gave
This
your
was-
wage?
yes.
Your wage also being a young
because
man?
being a waiter, we were living on tips.
Tips, and you gave that too?
Yeah, wages is given.
Alhamdulillah, that's a great thing. Okay, so now as I asked him before as well, how do you find the host community and the Indian community, other community helped you that time, or the West Pakistani? How do you?
We had a lot of help from the English community,
Right,
friends, those who we know.
they supported you.
Yeah. Even before that, during the 70s flood in Bangladesh,
Yes, sir.
we went to the street to collect
Praise God.
for people in Bangladesh, those who suffer during that flood. And because the Bangladeshi community or that time, East Pakistani community was very small in Liverpool. You could have count how many people were
Really?
there.
But were there enough West Pakistani people?
Few, not
Right,
very
okay.
many. Not very many.
But did you have any support from what was the relationship with you and the West Pakistanis?
Not good. You can't expect to be good.
Okay, yes, okay, right. For the white community. Okay, so
Also, one thing I have noticed,
Please.
though I was a young lad at the time, that most of the Pakistani people who I knew here, I don't have to name anybody,
no, please. No.
but they never believed that we will free our country from
Right,
them. This was their, you can see that in their face.
really.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put the same question to you now, Surab Ali. Did you really think that Bangladesh will become, because there was a lot of uncertainty, because we were trapped in East Pakistan that time, and we were not getting information. So it was difficult for us also to know that it's coming so early. But did you know that it is going to be freed soon?
Well,
Did you feel like,
one
what
thing
was your
I
gut
believe,
feeling?
if you're fighting for your right, yeah, sooner or later
It is
you'll achieve your goal.
So you were confident that something is
Yes.
going to happen?
I was not sure that within 9 months, but
It
I
will
was
come
sure
eventually.
we will achieve our goal.
Wonderful, that thing. So now come to the last time, when the 16th of December came, where were you?
Just after work, because we used to wait for BBC
News.
World Service news
Yes.
every hour, especially 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when we heard.
And how was your feeling as a young man?
You can't express any word.
Right, go on. I mean, what did you do that day? Did you do anything?
Jump.
Really? Did you say what you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I'll ask him the same question now. Although a young man is sufficient years have gone now, in 50 years, how do you think Bangladesh has done after that? What is your assessment of our liberation? You don't have to be diplomatic. You can say anything you want to.
The honest opinion is, we don't, I don't expect our country to be as good as this country, because, it takes a lot of time to build a country, but at the moment, the way the country is running, that's not a free country.
Right.
Because if you cannot express your feeling, then you can't be a citizen of free country.
Right. Is that how you feel?
How I feel, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's one thing. And how about because what you told me is amazing, being a young waiter, you were serving the people who are meeting tea, coffee, in a
Yes,
supporting
of
terms.
course, yes.
But now you see your children are also maybe your age now or same time. How do you see the community as involved? Because we talked about Motin Bhai, and other leaders that time,
Yes.
the way they were taking
Yeah,
us.
I was 14 years of age when I knew Mr. Matin Shah
Right.
in Manchester. He was such a nice man. Heart of gold.
Absolutely.
Heart of gold.
Absolutely.
Because to serve the community, you have to have a heart of gold.
Correct.
And he had that.
So
It's a special gift given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not everyone has it.
no. I mean, his son is here now and he's listening to us this one.
Yes.
But tell me, how is your community now after 50 years? Is it? Because you talked about Bangladesh, how you expect what is not. What is happening in this part of the world? How is the Bangladesh community functioning?
Here, going back many years, whoever comes from East Pakistan, leader, or even after liberation of Bangladesh, we how can I put it?
Say it bluntly, don't worry.
No. Whoever come as a government representative,
Right. They were different, had to pay.
no, without our League or BNP,
Yeah,
nothing was there. We used to treat him as our leader.
Right.
He's representing our Bangladesh.
Right.
But
Very
I think after 90s,
Yes.
this has divided the community here. Our League, Bangladesh. Our
Very
League, Bangladesh.
interesting. Very
But
interesting.
it was not there before.
So
Before, whoever come from Bangladesh, he was our minister. He was our leader.
but now it is being a sort of
But
a
now our League
party
BNP
politics.
is divided here.
But it's also reflected in the community here as well. So
Yes,
it's
it
what-
is. It is.
Okay, well,
But that's happened after 90s.
right, okay. Well, I think